A man who understood art, science, anatomy, engineering, philosophy, and nature, as if he was born to decode the universe itself. But behind the legend of Leonardo da Vinci was a human being, lonely, misunderstood, restless, and consumed by a mind that refused to stop. This is the real story of the man who knew everything. Leonardo da Vinci was born in 1452 in a small village in Italy, the son of a wealthy man and a peasant woman. He was born outside of marriage, which meant he would grow up with no status, no inheritance, and no clear place in society. He was an outsider from the very beginning, but Leonardo saw the world differently. As a child, he spent hours watching water flow, birds fly, and shadows move. He wanted to understand why everything worked the way it did. Most children ask questions. Leonardo asked questions no one had ever thought about. By the time he was a teenager, he was apprenticed to one of Florence's greatest artists. But he wasn't just good at painting. He was extraordinary. He drew with impossible precision, capturing light and emotion in ways no one had ever seen. But even then, art wasn't enough for him. While others focused on one craft, Leonardo wanted them all. He studied mathematics, geometry, anatomy, engineering, astronomy. He dissected bodies to discover how muscles, bones, and the human heart truly worked. He wrote tens of thousands of notes, backwards in mirror writing, to protect his ideas from being stolen, and perhaps from being misunderstood. Leonardo da Vinci had one obsession: to understand the truth behind everything. His notebooks reveal designs for helicopters, submarines, tanks, robots, diving suits, and weapons no one could imagine for centuries. He sketched machines that wouldn't be invented until 400 years later. He wasn't ahead of his time, he was beyond time, but genius has a cost. Leonardo rarely finished anything. His mind moved too fast, jumping from one idea to another. Kings, popes, and nobles hired him, and waited years for projects he never completed. He was loved for his brilliance, but feared for his unpredictability. The Mona Lisa, his masterpiece, took him more than 15 years. Not because it was difficult, but because he kept improving it, refining it, chasing perfection that didn't exist. He carried the painting with him everywhere, unable to let it go. He was a man trapped between his imagination and reality. Leonardo was also a man of secrets. He kept his personal life hidden. He never married. He never had children. Many believed he was lonely, misunderstood, and constantly searching for connection. Not with people, but with knowledge. He once wrote, "Learning never exhausts the mind." But it did isolate the heart. Despite his brilliance, Leonardo felt like a failure. He believed he had not done enough, not created enough, not finished enough. He didn't know that future generations would see him as the greatest genius of all time. At the end of his life, he lived under the protection of the King of France. Surrounded by gardens, quiet rooms, and his notebooks, Leonardo continued working until his very last breath. He died in 1519, believing he had disappointed the world, unaware that he had changed it forever. Today, Leonardo da Vinci is more than a name. He is a symbol of what humans can be: curious, imaginative, limitless. A reminder that genius is not perfection, but endless curiosity. He tried to understand everything. And though he couldn't, he came closer than anyone before or after him. Leonardo da Vinci was not just a painter, not just an inventor, not just a scientist. He was the impossible combination of all of them. A man who carried the universe inside his mind,